Hey guys, Darkrai plays Yu-Gi-Oh here, and today I have the deck profile for you guys that I took to the Chicago Regionals, aka the Countryside Regionals, on January 6th. It was on a Sunday. It was a fun regionals. We had a record-breaking 505 people there, so that was really cool. You know, we had a lot of fun. Cordero was there. I was hanging with him, playing his spell books and messing him up, trading, It was just a fun regionals overall, I took the Chaos Control deck with a Tecton Necrophase, and I did fairly well, I took my hold against the meta, went against Mermaid Atlanteans, went against Dark Worlds, some heroes, did pretty good. I ended up dropping because I was tired, and I had already lost like 3 times, so, I was just like, screw this, I have another regionals in March, I can get my invite there, have some fun. But this deck actually did pretty well. It did better than I expected. I got all the way to table 7, so that for me was a major accomplishment because that's only my second regionals. I've only been playing competitively for like a year now, and I made it all the way to table 7, and that was like really big accomplishment for me. I was all scared. I was like, having those little panic attacks. But yeah. So let me just get straight to the deck, guys, and tell me what you guys like and what you guys didn't like, and like what you would change. It's a fairly solid build. There is room for improvement, though. There always is, and that's why I want to show it to you guys, see what you guys think. So here we go, guys. We have the the TV's in the background. We have the Hardened, well, not the Hardened Soul, more like the backbone of the deck, the 3-dimensional Alchemists. If you don't know what he does, I can banish the top card of my deck to have him gain 500 attack, so he'll be at 18. And when he is destroyed, I can add one of remove from play monsters to my hand. So you gotta run 3 of these. This works combos with BLS and Chaos Sorcerer. And these are my 2 Thunder King Ryos. Why don't I have them? That's because my friend Ivan is borrowing them in his deck. So these are Thunder King Ryos. You guys know what he does. He's a staple in this deck. Just messes up everything. Singing can't search, Spell books don't work. Ask Cordero. He hates Thunder King. 2 Caius, these Shadow Monarchs. Because I run Battle Fader. He's also, again, a Dark. He banishes everything. He's a back row hate. When they have a lot of back row, I can use him with, say, Effect Veiler and Synchro Off. Great card all around. We have 2 Effect Veilers. He works, it's a she. She works really well with Battle Fader, making formula and plussing off of that. Negating, fucking one of the best hand traps in the game. And then, of course, Battle Fader is up there too. Battle Fader stops OTK when they go double. When they attack twice with Megalo, I'll just drop a Battle Fader and then sack for Caius. So, it's a little nice thing going on here. And then I can just and when I have nothing going, I just recycle Fader with Alchemist, so I'll just like save myself for another turn or 2. And then we gotta run the Tour Sled Engine, the 2 Tour Guides, and the Sangan. Tour Guide and make Levier and work miracles, take my opponent's stuff, bring back some of my stuff, bring back DD Warrior Ladies to get rid of boss monsters. It's just ultimate troll. Like looking at my opponent's face, they'll just be like, oh shit. Kaiko the Ghost Destroyer, because he hates on Dark Worlds, hates on BLS, hates on Chaos Sorcerer, hates on any Twilight, and then fucks up Mulan Glacia and pretty much anything else. It's just a great deck. It's just a great tag. I might want to run 2 in the future, but right now 1 is doing pretty good. And the reason I don't run 2 is because I run this girl. I run the DD Warrior Lady. People feared her, I'd summon her and they'd be like, oh shit, how do I get over that? So they wouldn't attack, They would like settle their back row in hopes of bluffing me, but no, I would just ram with her, like ram right into BLS, into Megalo, into Shining, and they'd just be like, damn, that sucks. And I also gotta run Honest, because this deck is nothing but Lights and Darks, so Honest gets to target a lot of things. This actually won me a game. It was round 2, yes it was. I had Alchemist on the field playing against Mermaid Atlantean, so he had just gone. I Dark Hold his Megalo, he had nothing. So then he summons Undying, he has like no targets, he has no control targets, so he just attacks. He attacks my Alchemist, and then I drop Honest for game. It was pretty sweet. He was just like, damn, I hate that card. I was just laughing. Gale. She's one of the best tuners in the game, you know. Use her to make Armor Master, because Armor Master does win you games, because he can get over everything. And then Gale with her effect to half the attack, just more damage. It's so sweet. I love her. Then we have the Necroface, the Tech 41 as I like to call it, because this is the 41st card that I put in the deck. If you don't know what this does, it's when it is removed from play, both players remove from play the top 5 cards of their deck. So it's a really big troll. And then when I summon him, all the removed from play cards get shuffled back into the deck, and it gains 100 attack for each. So it turns into a beat stick fairly quickly, and then say if I banish some of my back row with Alchemist, I'll get it right back. So it's just really good. It's a way of never making me deck out. I run Crabons, Synchroing because it's Dark Tuner, so we use him for Void Ogre, and then with his effect to negate attacks, I can use him as stall to draw to psych for Caius, and etc. Celebrity Dragon, I main him to get rid of the machines, you know. Contact Fusion their Zen mains into Chimera Tech, they'll just be like OMG, WTF. So that's a really big troll, and then Tribute Fodder for Caius, so it just works all around. Now we get into the boss monsters. We have, of course, the Big Bows Nigger, BLS, you know what he does, I don't need to explain, it can't be Chaos without BLS. Chaos Sorcerer, again, the inferior one to BLS, but still the boss monster nonetheless. And then the Big Papa, Dark Arm Dragon. These work really nicely. I remember I had 4 targets, so I dropped Chaos Sorcerer, and the guys were like, okay, cool, bottomless, and then I'm like, okay, drop Dark Arm Dragon. It's just like, shit. And that won me game 1. So yeah, really sweet. And then the best hand trap, in my opinion, Gores. Because Gores with Effect Vader is fucking amazing. Just drop Gores, Synchro with a token, go into level 8, go into Scrap, Stardust, all kinds of shenanigans. It's really fun. So yep, that's it for the monster lineup. It's a pretty heavy monster lineup. Not sure how many there is, and I do not want to count. But yeah, they're all right here, as you can see. And now we get onto the spells. For the spells, we have the Twins of Terror, Pot of Duality, and Pot of Avarice. I do not need to explain. Pot of Duality consistency. This is just to recycle everything for the synchros, recycle the tour guides and the leviers, get extra plays going off. Allure for the draw power. And I would love doing Allure of drawing 2 and then banishing Necroface. That's one of the most epic things you can ever do with this deck. Book of Moon, staple. 2 MSTs, the eyesight into the 3rd, so yeah. I have enough back row hit already because I'll sight into Breaker and then I run the Caius. We have Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, and Heavy, the Holy Trinity, as pretty much everybody calls it now. So there you go. And off to the traps, we have 2 Dimensional Prisons and the Magic Cylinder. I don't think I need to explain this because it's fairly simple. The prison just banished it. The Magic Cylinder is another freaking troll it's a troll tag, as I like to call them. When I would get rounds with a 3200 shining, I'd be like, flip Magic Cylinder. They would just be, oh my god. It's nothing but shits and giggles all day long. Magic Cylinder wins you the duel sometimes. And we have 1 Torrential, 1 Starlight, 1 Karma Cut. I chose Karma Cut over Bottomless, and I'm going to go over that in a different video. Not this one, because I don't want to prolong this. It's already about to be 10 minutes, so yeah. Don't want to keep you guys watching that long. Then we have Call the Haunted. That's it. Smaller trap lineup. Now I'm going to go into the extra deck. This is where some of my weird choices come in, but they work fairly well. But again, tell me what you guys think and what you guys would have changed. I always love hearing feedback. But here's my deck, you guys. Extra deck. We of course run the Gaga Cowboy because he gets over almost everything, and burning with 800 is just too good. He wins you. It's a cheap way to win. We have 1 Levier because he works Miracles with Tour Guide, and then when we don't want to get out Levier for some strange reason, we go into the Beat Stick Leviathan. No Zen mains, Zenmains was replaced by Cowboy. I thought Cowboy was just a better choice, and then I could just sit on him for a few turns with this 2400 defense, so that just always works really good too. This I am taking out, most definitely. I did not make him at all. And I have a feeling if I did, it just wouldn't have worked out. It's too many monsters. I would just rather swap them out for the Zenmains, or, you know, something else, something more generic. But yeah, I don't need Shockmaster. We have Maestroke and Utopia. That's it for the Exceeds. You know, pretty generic shit. Now, I actually mained the Chimera Tech because all the slots in my side deck were full, so I was like, fuck it, Chimera Tech. The Zenmain's killer, as I like to call him, gets rid of all kinds of machines. It's got over Zenmain's twice, so that was really good. Really paid for itself. For the level 16 Crow, I ran Iron Chain, because I can make my opponent deck with Necrophrase and Iron Chain when they work in unison, so that's really fun. Formula, Vader Battlefader combo. The level 5, we gotta run Catastor. Catastor just fucks so much shit up right now. Just drop them against Murmillos and they don't know what to do. They'll just be like, oh, okay. And then like summoning Catastor and Kaiko, that's even worse because now they can't drop Mulan Galacia. It's just amazing. And then for spell negation, especially against Dark Rolls, this really messes with Dark Rolls, is the Void Ogre. Like I'll just summon him, set on my back row, and then I'll just be sitting on a spell negation, so they'll be like gates, and then I'll just negate. So they'll just shut down one of their plays, so it's just really good. And it's a 3000 beat stick. The only bad thing about it requires a Dark Tuner, so it's like a lot less accessible. If it was any tuner, it would be so broken. We have the Stardust, because we run the Starlight Road, and we want to negate stuff. And then Scrap Dragon for OTKing. This was mainly used for the OTKing, you know, clear up their field. Or what I would usually do is like clear up and leave them with when they would like Phoenix Chain something, I would like Scrap Dragon this to destroy my own card, to like destroy some other card and just leave them with a dead Phoenix Chain there. So that would always work too. And then we have the Black Rose Dragon and the Hyped Armor Master, because Black Rose gets you out of sticky situations and Armor Master gets over everything. Yep, so that's my deck, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'm sorry I took so long, but today's a long day. I have nothing to do but make YouTube videos all day. And I hope you like this video. Again, tell me what you would change about it, what you liked, what you didn't like, etc, etc, etc. I had a fun at regionals, you know, it was a blast. I got to see some of you guys there, that's about it. Later guys, Darkrai plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing out.